Welcome back. So, Akagom is a sin.
Not the way you should be preaching to.
Okay, so he's the last child in a family of 4. An actor, singer, songwriter, and filmmaker.
And he's the
one
last.
person.
Enjoy.
One person. Okay.
Enjoy.
Bobby Michaels started acting way back in 1998. At the time, he was a little over his teenage years. His first movie was the Zig Zulu Okafor-produced Time Bomb.
At least he didn't explode then.
No, he did not. Bobby Michaels, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
Wow. Only you, songwriter, scriptwriter. I'm sure you are behind and in front of the camera at the same time.
Oh, well.
So how has the journey been?
It's been interesting because you know how we all start off, in life when you do something interesting, And for me, the acting thing has always been, let's say, a family trait, because my late mom used to be an actress and all that. So, from there, after I went off to college and all that, I decided to do other stuff, and the whole producing thing came on as well, because I had to give back something I'd learned from delving in film school and all that, internationally. And that is all that you're seeing today. The music I did when I was a teenager as well. And people keep telling me, why aren't you new album, new this? And I'm like, okay, I'll come back, but not now. My focus is just in the film. Yeah.
So you have an album?
Yeah. I have three albums to my credit.
You had any hit song?
Yes, I did. There was a song called Eyes of a Child, which was released in 2002.
Okay.
It was one of those ballad songs, but it was like a message song. So it had a huge airplay and things like that. So it did quite well.
So you now decided that you leave the music and focus on acting.
And you just talked about college. What did you read?
International
relations and acting.
Hold on now. So you had international relations, you put that aside, went into music, put it aside, went into acting.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm very well.
Someone said, I'll ask you a question.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Very well.
Okay, so tell us why you decided that the music wasn't strong enough and you think acting is stronger in delivering the message, because obviously you do have a message you want to send out there. So why did?
Well, basically, I just thought that and people who know me will tell you that I'm more of music is in me, right? But when you look around the music industry in Nigeria today, it's not like the music industry that I started in. Music is different now. And they say all this stuff, they say music that they're doing now, that's not my training as a musician. I can't put out stuff like that, material like that, It's very important for me to wake up 20, 30 years from now and my kid says, oh, my dad was the one who did that song, Eyes of a Child. My dad was the one who did that song to the next level, or whatever it is. And songs that, can outlive the entertainer. I don't want to be seen as the artist who put out this song that my kids are like, did you really do that, Daddy? I'm like, it was trend of the time. I don't want to be a trend of the time artist. That's why the music is on a slow roll right now.
But don't you think you're doing exactly what you say you don't want to do, trend of the time artist? I mean, a lot of people say that this looks like the season for the movie industry. So you're riding on the wave of that attention to the movie industry now. No, it's like, it looks like there are like 2 waves. We had the wave of the living in bondage, then it went, came down. Yeah. Then after a while, we're now back up to that age of movies now. So it's like you're riding a wave.
Okay, I'm not really riding a wave because, like I said to you, acting is something I've always known from the word go. My mother was an actress. For many years, she was Busy Daughter of the River. She was in Cockroach at Dawn, did star appearances, Village Headmaster and things like that.
Okay.
So I knew, I'd been groomed from the start, to do the acting thing. So when I started off as an actor in '98 in Zig Zulu Okafor's Time Bomb, I knew there was a career there. You know how it is when you start off doing something. If you're not very successful at it, or you're not getting the kind of attention you should get, you probably will have a diversion of profession. But it's been great.
Tell us about some of your other movies aside from The Time Bomb. And it would appear like, you know, you are more, you know, well known in Ghana than in Nigeria.
People confuse me for a Ghanaian actor, and I'm like, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm a full Nigerian.
Okay, so tell us about some of your other movies.
Okay. Now, when I went to do some work in South Africa with the Channel O people a few years ago, I got opportunities to do a couple of movies on that side. I even did a movie called To Kill a Priest, which starred Sean Connery, the guy who used to be James Bond. And I came back here.
To Kill a Priest.
To Kill a Priest, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one.
So I came back here, and Zigulo Kafo called me up and said, let's do Heaven's Gate. Heaven's Gate was a huge series I was playing on the television at the time. And myself, Mulisa Chinda, Fred Mata, and the rest of them, we all jumped on it and we did it. And ever since then, it's been film to film. But the thing about Bobby Michaels as an actor is I choose what I do. You know, most people will say, okay, I'm not on every film you see out there, because content for me matters a lot, because I have my eyes on international. I have my eyes on something, you know, that will stretch out of time. And with my management people in South Africa, they will tell me things like, hey, be careful what you touch, be careful what you touch. It's not about the money now. You know, over here, sometimes you get someone to tell you, oh, we want you to do this movie. We're offering you this much. For a lot of people, that's like, oh, wow, that's a lot. I'll do it. But then, you know, when it comes back to your professional side, it's killing it. And I try not to let that happen to me, because I have my sights on different things and bigger things.